Hey, it's Dr. Hannah and Shelby with this week's Hot Topic Thursday. So Shelby has our question for today, and we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah, so I guess it's starting to get warmer outside. It's flip-flop season now. But people are having questions about, just pain in their feet or plantar fasciitis. So,
all right. We'll go from there. So a lot of people don't know that us as chiropractors can actually adjust your feet. It's probably one of my most favorite things to get adjusted. So definitely remind us and ask us to adjust your feet. And that can change so many more things along as your body, because it'll affect your knees, which affects your hips, which affects the low back, which in turn affects your neck. So getting your feet adjusted is super, super important. But on the topic of plantar fasciitis, so why getting your feet adjusted makes a difference is because there's a lot of different research out there if the heel spur causes plantar fasciitis or plantar fasciitis in turn causes a heel spur. So it kind of goes back and forth depending on what research you look at. But basically there is a protective layer of connective tissue that covers the tendons on the bottoms of your feet. And when you have plantar fasciitis, it causes those scar tissues right along that, like the base on the foot. So that's why when you get up in the morning, it's super painful. It's like walking on pins and needles. That when you get up first thing in the morning is because the muscle or the connective tissue on the bottom, the feet have just kind of squeezed together. So that's why it's super painful. So the major thing that we do when we adjust your feet when someone has plantar fasciitis is we'll adjust the calcaneus, which is your heel bone, and that unlocks a lot of things along the foot, and then it relieves some of that pressure and the pulling that it has, and then gradually over time as you get your foot adjusted, it'll make a big difference. So we've had really good results with people who've had plantar fasciitis when they get their feet adjusted, and it's just like a whole new world for them after they realize that we can actually adjust their feet. A couple things that you can do at home that will help plantar fasciitis. So of course getting your feet adjusted, but we recommend golf balls right here. So just a little itty bitty tiny golf ball, nothing special about this golf ball at all. But you take the golf ball, you put it on, so let's say that this is my foot, you put it on the ground and you step on it, and then you want to roll and make an ABC. So it's going to feel uncomfortable because you want to break up that scar tissue. So like with the pits of the golf ball, you'll break some of that stuff up as you're rolling it. So do big letters, so capital letters, ABCs, roll it around with your foot. I usually put mine underneath my desk every day. So when I think about it, I'm doing it. And always do both sides. So whether you have a problem with both feet or one foot, it's just good to balance out. And then the other thing that you can do is take a frozen water bottle. So we froze this. Again, it's just a regular, I think 12 ounce, 16 ounce water bottle. So it's frozen and you can roll it on the same thing. So you're going to get the effect of the ice. So it's going to be a pain reliever. And then you can also roll that and it'll help with some of the pain and break up the scar tissue as well. The other thing that you can do is take a towel. I don't have a towel in here, but you can take it and kind of scrunch it with your feet. So try and pick it up, do that 3 or 4 times, do that, every hour or whenever you think of it. And then that also will kind of help support that foot and break up some of that scar tissue. So hopefully those are some good ideas that you can do to help prevent and treat plantar fasciitis. But again, get your feet adjusted for sure. So remind us that you need your feet adjusted. And then those things that I mentioned are good exercises to try at home. So like normal, we have our question of the week with Miss Question Master Shelby. So I'll let you go from there.
All right, so this week says, when I'm first said, I'm quite mysterious, but when I'm explained, I'm nothing serious. What am I?
Dr. Ellis had a question about this one and he had some words with it. So this is a good one this week, but if you guys have any more questions, let us know. Again, remind us for sure to adjust your feet when you come in and get adjusted, and we'll see you next week.